The ministry of congregational life is to strengthen our churches. We're strengthening our churches with programs around strategic planning. We're strengthening our churches around vitality. We're strengthening our churches around stewardship programs, the raising of money. And now we're strengthening our churches with membership growth, the raising of people.
The states of Vermont and New Hampshire are the ones in the United States that have the lowest degree of religious participation in any religious group anywhere in our country. That makes New Hampshire and Vermont one of the most potent and beautiful mission fields anywhere in our country. The opportunities for evangelism here exist as they exist nowhere else in the United States. It's for this reason that we have these evangelism tools, the Come and See program, as well as the follow-up tool, the Koinonia curriculum.
3 times in the Gospel of John, we have this slogan, come and see. It's a first century slogan like just do it or have it your way. It's a slogan of John's Gospel in which people are invited to come and see the Savior.
The Koinonia curriculum takes those people who come to our churches during the Come and See program and ensures that not only do they visit our church for the first time, but they become members of our congregations, and not only members, but members who participate and contribute.
The Come and See program of the Diocese of New Hampshire is designed simply for some people in the parish to go out to their friends and their family and invite them to come and see something that's important to them.
We were very excited and I think proud to be undertaking this program.
Each Sunday we have approximately 50 people who come to our church service, and in the Come and See program we invited 24 different people to come, and of those 24 we have 6 who've become members of our church who liked what they saw and came and stayed.
God doesn't care much about your ability or inability. What God cares about is our availability. My first reaction to the announcement of the Come and See program was, oh, that's not something that I want to do. But then my second reaction was to recall that old saying, and I realized that this is something that I was going to do. I found the thinking about it much harder than the doing.
Come and see our church because you're going to be learning and having a boatload of fun, and you're just going to be interested in so many things. You're like going to be busy all the time.
Evangelism is a very scary word for people. We don't like it. We like to talk about it, but we don't actually like to do it. And yet it's a charge from the gospel.
Come and see all the candles lit and listen to the choir sing the Christmas songs, the Easter songs.
A lot of churches, it never occurs to them to ask anyone to come, and I think to go visit a strange church is a pretty scary thing. But to come to a church that actually invites you and welcomes you, and where you see people who greet you and give you information so that you can easily follow along in the service, that's a very welcoming thing and a very caring thing.
God made us and He sent us to do what He wanted to do.
To me, the Come and See growth program has everything to do with changing the spirit and direction of a church from maintenance to mission. For a little church like us, maintenance really isn't a choice. If we don't grow and keep working always on growth, we're going to die. Lots of churches our size have died. Before I came here, this church was almost dead. It's an exciting thing for a congregation to realize that there's a choice to live and to reach outwards. It changes people, and I think it's of the essence of what the gospel really is all about.
When I asked people to come and see the church, that's exactly what I said. Come and see something that I'm proud of, that I like to belong to, and there are no obligations. We just want you to come and experience a service, meet some people, and if you don't like it, that's fine. And if you do, we'd be happy for you to come again. And if you have questions, we'll be glad to answer them. But Come and See has a light touch. It's just kind of like going to see a beautiful view.
It's not the details of the program, it is the matter of the people of the church having a tool through which to share their church.
It's had so many results. One of the results, of course, is the people who came. And I'm always energized by new people, and I think the whole congregation is. Another result has to do with the change in attitude. This isn't the only thing that's contributed to that change, but it helps. People don't say as much of I like this or I don't like this. Now the standard for looking at things that we do is, will this be attractive to people? Is this something that helps us to look outward rather than be concerned and look inward? And for everybody, I think, they were amazed that actually people came. And they were amazed and pleased that some of the people who came stayed. And for me, the kind of the seal on the success of this program was the fact that when I raised with our vestry the question about should we do this again, there wasn't a single dissenting voice. Everybody said, oh yes, of course. And the focus instead was, well, how do we tweak this? I just think it was one of the best things that we did during the 13 years that I've been here as the vicar. I'm very proud and happy about it.
So what we want to do is grow our churches. We are not meant to be small clubs that maintain themselves simply to exist. We're meant to reach out, to turn ourselves outward to the world.
Come and see the church because it might change your whole life.